Outside the tents is the realm of the fashion outsider, a circus of low-end paparazzi, smokers, fashionistas, and guerrilla marketers dressed up in all kinds of costumes, promoting TV shows,
promoting the new ABC show Betty La Fea,
and other things, such as Sexy Beast, a perfume for dogs and cats. These attractive women carrying placards seem to be protesting something, but actually, if anything, they're protesting ugliness.
No, just clumpy mascara.
No, we love makeup.
I'll tell you, there's 2,000 people in these tent, and there's 10,000 people on the outside that want to get in.
Key is and has always been access. That's the real key. Do you have access? Can you get into the shows? You know, are you going to get invited? You see, and that's the constant struggle. It gets worse because everybody wants to get in, and then when people get in, you go into these shows. You got 1,000 people at these shows. Who are these people? Who are they? Everybody. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out the A-list who should be here. Just take your major magazines, your retailers, your buyers, you know, a couple of Euro trash, that famous celebs, and you're done. So who the hell are all the rest of these people? I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to do a study on that. You know, you'd like to get the PR to actually go now. How many are there the boyfriends, girlfriends, models? You know, who's the caterers? Is it the laundromats friends that are coming in? I mean,
you have to have an invitation.
The show to be at and the party to be at actually was last night. Marc Jacobs at Gramercy Park Hotel. Marc Jacobs' party. Paris was not allowed in.
I did not hear this.
Breaking news.
Let me tell you, getting into shows for Fashion Week can be one of the hardest things a New Yorker has to do. You got to know the right people, you have to have the right friends, and you should really have your name on the list.
Even have you on the list.
Today I'm checking out the Calvin Klein show. We walked up to the front of the line and I told them my name, but we weren't on either list, which we kind of knew was going to happen. We had them check the guest list, since I do go every year as a guest.
And that's why I thought the other way, but I don't think she would have done that. We should be on the press list.
You're not on either list.
Fashion Week's Fashion Week, and it's a tight entry everywhere, so you roll the dice. Sometimes things get messed up, but we're going to go around and give it another shot. They're all native New Yorkers and everyone's a celebrity. No one cares. This is a very exclusive show to get into. Sometimes you got to finagle a little bit. You know, this is New York. We're movers and shakers. If at first you don't succeed, try again and tell a little white lie.
Part of this industry is the nespotism and incestual. You know, so, I mean, does it mean that you know what you're doing, or, I mean, this is what the business is. It's not fair.
When I did get in, I saw it was one big, happy, and extremely well-dressed family, as if everyone's related to everyone else. Everyone's hugging everyone else. Even I get into it.
True to form, Calvin Klein, being one of the biggest American designers ever, has done something very unique. As you can see, this space is absolutely stunning, very outside the box for what designers usually do. Most designers are under the tent. They do the typical runway show. This is clearly like something straight out of a movie. It kind of looks like South Miami, South Beach, and the crowd is absolutely glamorous to match. I mean, but here's the thing, you know, the publicists and the event planners at a show like this, they act like they're so put out that the press wants to come in. But it's really the press that make or break these shows. And secretly, every celebrity or socialite in the front row is dying to get their picture taken. To be seated in the front row at Calvin Klein, you have to be the top of the top, best of the best, most important socialite, editor, or fashion buyer in all of New York City. Otherwise, you're standing in the cattle car with the rest of them. Fun sitting in the front row?
Of course, yeah. I need to enjoy it.
What do you think it takes to get into the front row at a show like Calvin Klein?
I guess it's your position more in fashion. I don't know. You know, I think it's more for professional. Of course, it's like actresses and all that who comes, but at the beginning, it's.
This is more like high-level industry, right?
Yes, that's what I think.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So we've just spotted a couple more celebrities. We're going to go try to talk to Patricia Field, who was the stylist for Sex and the City, and also the popular show Hope and Faith. She's also a New York regular. Everybody in New York City knows Patricia Field and loves her. She's well known for her pink hair and crazy outfits. I've seen you at pretty much every show for Fashion Week. What does it mean to sit in the front row at Calvin Klein? What type of people are here?
Well, sitting in the front row means that you could see everything.
That's what it means to me.
And everyone can see you. But that's
fine.
The fun for the rest of us, I guess.
Right. For me, it's like I could see the shoes, I could see everything.
Everyone's pretty excited because the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine, Anna Wintour, just entered the room. When she graces your show with her presence, you know that you've made it. Actually, if you saw the movie The Devil Wears Prada, Meryl Streep's character, based on Anna, although people in the fashion industry don't like to admit it. When Anna Wintour enters a room, everybody snaps to attention and looks their best. She strikes fear into the heart of any young designer. But with just a nod of her head, if Anna's pleased with your collection, she can make or break you.
The city for the big three, Calvin, Ralph, and Donna, and now we have so many journalists and media interested in the younger generation. So to me, that makes the city and the Fashion Week so much more interesting. Okay.
I think that more people show up really to look at the collections or to see the celebrities or both.
Well, speaking from Vogue's point of view, we're here to see the clothes.
The socialites in the front row at this show are probably the most well-dressed, well-heeled crowd of any show that we've been to.
The show starts up with the unwrapping of the runway, a fashion show ritual. Everyone to make mental notes of the ranking, who is sitting where and who is sitting next to who. There is some nodding off, some restlessness in the crowd. Afterwards, there's the customary after-show schmooze and some more hugging and love feast antics.
I understand why it's such a hot ticket now. The clothes were so stunning, so brilliant, so unique. The textures, the shapes. It's really like nothing you ever get to see. It's wearable, but it's definitely high fashion. It's not the type of thing that you see on, say, a sale rack at a department store.